Good morning, YouTube family. If you want to see how I got this coffee shop, around town shopping, going to the mall, hanging out with friends and family, lunches, brunches kind of look. It's just great for all those kind of times in rainy weather. Are you having rainy weather? Oddly enough, I'm in Southern California. I am having rainy weather. Okay. Memorial Day weekend is rainy for us. This is unfounded, unheard of. I am having a good berry year though in the garden, but this is the makeup look that I put together. I bought this hat on clearance, end of winter clearance, and I was holding it for next year. I haven't even hauled it for you guys yet, but I figured with a little rainy Memorial Day weekend weather, since I cannot wear my white jeans, although thankfully I've been wearing them before now, I can pull out my fuzzy pink hat and get a little socialite stylish at the coffee shop today. Really excited. Haven't been able to make it to happy hour in a while. So yeah, this is how the look came out. Today, y'all, just please don't come for me on the foundation. I'm having first world black people issues, if you know anything about that. Drugstore, they got one color for all the black people. I bought it. Shea Moisture had 20 shades for the black people. Black people didn't buy it. I think somebody's coming out with like 40 shades for black people in Drugstore Foundation. I'm like, hoping in my heart that my Ulta gets it in store. But for today, people, please don't come for broke folks doing the best they can. That's what I'm trying to say, okay? Soon as the FBI get Trump to give me back all the money he stole from me, because I know all the stealing he did, he must have took mine too. Soon as I get it back, I'm going to be on here balling out of control. Y'all going to be happy. Y'all going to be happy. Soon as whoever stole my $1 million check, because I earned it. My $1 billion check, that is. Soon as I get it, I will not be looking like this. But we gonna work. I'm gonna show you today how I work with what I currently have while I'm waiting on the Lord. Can I get an amen? I finished off these 3 colors. I am now using this brilliant color here, which is a highlighter, as my base color, because that's how I do over here. This is not for the bougie. This is for the person who, if I got it, I'm gonna use it. It really doesn't matter what it is, I am going to use it. There is no such thing as a color that I will not use. That would be the color that I do not have. As soon as I get it, God's gonna give me a revelation. So this is my favorite color in this palette. I've seen this dual chrome in a lot of different palettes, and I'm gonna put it on now. What's she called? She's called Strive. Look at that. That's what I've been talking about. I'm gonna put this on dry today, and I'm packing her on. I often put it on wet, and it has never impacted the quality of this eyeshadow, which is something I love. This palette is so popular. I think I bought it 2 or 3 years ago, and I used it 2 years ago, and I panned all the colors because I was learning how to use cool tone colors at the time. And after I panned all the colors, I just put it aside and went on to panning something else, which is my Urban Decay, my epic Urban Decay panning period, which is still going on. We are doing that today. That is my favorite color from the palette. This was my least favorite color, but I really like it as a base. It really pops underneath this dual chrome. It pops the gold in the color. I really like it. Had I known or thought to do that earlier, I would have been doing it all the time. But see, that's why you got to use everything, because if you use everything, you make these discoveries. Now I'm going to go in here and do, the basic African-American pumpkin color, transition color, of course, because I have it. And I don't want to have it forever. This color is called runway. And that is so apropos. Hey, look at her. Ain't she fine? She's a bad mamma jamma. Just as fine as she can be. Her body chemistry is perfect in every dimension. She's got a body that'll sure enough get attention. Her so-and-so. She's poetry in motion. She's fine. She's real. She's real. She's real. All the stuff a man's well. She's so. I used to know every word of that song. Just time. And if I heard the music at a party after a while, I would know it again. You know, this beautiful blue color here. I know blue is not what you would think of for summer. You would probably think I should be going back to this green, but I want to finish this blue. So this look is right now you're thinking this look is something that it isn't. If you like this look, that's how you do it. I'm not doing that today. Try my Moschino brush here. This was from the Sephora collection. I'm sure you can find these online somewhere. And I am going to just take this color here, which is called Time, something that we all want more of. Now this color, I find it has a little fallout. I don't know if it always did. I had this eyeshadow palette for 3 years, so, you know, I've seen other people pulling out old eyeshadow palettes and they are not in this condition. So Wendy did me right. You know, Wendy got my back with this when she got my money 3 years ago. I hope she saved it up and invested well, because she hasn't gotten no more. As you can see, I've been working this mama jama. I take that back. I think I bought some kind of metals palette from her for the holidays, and she just released some lipsticks or something to go with that, which I'm not. She sent me an email from Urban Decay for me to look at that. I'm like, oh no, honey, I don't want to see nothing right now. I'm good, you know. When I see it is when I see it. When it goes on the clearance rack, I go back and watch all your old videos like they're brand new, but not right now. I just feel like the other color, the other brush is too spastic. It would definitely apply the color nicely, but I feel like I have more control. I don't have the biggest eyelid space here for doing a halo eye, so I feel like I have more control with this brush, because you see it just kind of fits in this space here. I've been looking at a lot of people's videos putting on eye makeup, and I feel like I'm in a Star Wars movie. You know, I don't know what program they're using, but, you know, they get on the program looking at me, they start doing makeup, and the camera goes, ugh! And all of a sudden it looks like I'm in a Star Trek movie. So if you were expecting that, I'm still here. Okay, so there you go. Now you know. I like to do my under eye at the same time, because I want to know what I'm working with the whole time, because I might change my mind once I find out, you know, and I might decide maybe what I thought I was doing, you know, maybe I should have left that alone 10 or 20 years ago. Maybe right now I should be on something else. Paranoid. Are you checking your makeup to make sure there's no dope in it? Like me, you know I haven't bought a whole lot of makeup recently, and I'm definitely not buying makeup from brands that say that they gonna get me high. You know, I'm not doing that, but I kind of feel like, you know, a lot of times, like, you know, perfume reformulations, people don't tell you. And, you know, we in there like, you know, long time ago, Coca-Cola used to have cocaine in it. They didn't say that was the reason why they were called Coca-Cola. You just had to find out, you know, when they became illegal. And then, you know, a whole lot of people who had developed dependencies you know, like even my relatives, they were like, Coke is not the same. They've done something to Coke. It's changed. It is not the same. You can't put enough dope in your mascara to do anything. Well, they sell oils too, guys. What about that? What about the fact that Sephora is selling CBD oil? And they've been selling moisturizer a long time. I don't know. I'm trying to check mine. I'm like, you know, is this working? Or did I just go into a delusion and think my skin looks better? Or even differently, do I just no longer care what my skin looks like after I put on Sephora's CBD oil? I don't know, you know. So I check my stuff. So far, I haven't seen anything that suggests any dope in it. I think in the United States, they ought to at least have to say what the percentage active ingredients are. So now we're going to go in with Balderdash right here and put another layer on. And let me make sure I tap this one out. This more expensive brush doesn't require that tapping out. It doesn't hold on to as much color, so you can't get as dark a color with this as you can with the other one.
I got something I want to send it to me. And I saw another plant.
Thank you, Jesus.
Huh?
I said, thank you, Jesus. God is good. You can't deny the request.
You want to text and tell her thank you?
I will, yeah. Now we can go back in with our star strive, because I just feel that apricot color, you know. Let's see what we can do with it now. Oh yeah, it's pretty. That's pretty. Woo. That's what I wanted today. How do you feel? Now I'm gonna go into Boss Lady here, and I'm going to just put that in the center of the color strive, just to make my eyes look even more round, because I have naturally olive almond shaped eyes. They are not round in the least, and the whole idea of this look is to create that round eye. So let's see what we did there. I was looking in the garden, and right now I'm looking in the garden, and the birds are going down and they're, you know, looking for stuff, and I thought they were eating my berries. No, I've got grubs in the garden, and the birds are eating the grubs and leaving the berries. The grubs are eating the tomatoes, but the birds have found out about them, so they haven't got long. Jesus is good. I got my little tomato harvest in the kitchen ripening, because I had to, you know, get out there and get some, you know, since the grubs are out there. I didn't know how fast they were going to take them all, so I had to just pull some green tomatoes, and maybe I'll fry up some green tomatoes tomorrow. You'll see that. Maybe. Okay, but thank you for watching this video to the very end. Jesus loves you, and I love you with all the Jesus in me. Be blessed, beautiful.